Greetings from wherever you are in this, whatever time this is, frankly. My name is Marco Iwasika, and welcome to the very first episode of the Early Late Show following the morning. This is very exciting, of course, and I hope you will join me for an amazing day of news, which is, unfortunately, only the coronavirus. Because literally, while researching this segment, the only thing you can find is coronavirus. This show is filmed on Friday, March 20th. So, that being said, news can change drastically, and it can probably change very quickly. So, let's get into the news. On March 19th, President Trump signed into law a coronavirus relief package. The bill includes things such as free testing and paid emergency leave for workers who can make money because people are getting laid off and furloughed during this time. And continuing on the coronavirus news, tragically in California, it gets even worse there, for example. California Governor Gavin Newsom declared a statewide lockdown on Thursday, March 19th, forcing nearly 40 million Californians to stay home. This follows the governor's warning that nearly 56% of the California population could contract coronavirus. And California is not alone in terms of closures, as the United Kingdom has announced that all of its schools are going to be closing from now on. Now, coming back from across the sea to the revolutionary land of Massachusetts, Governor Charlie Baker recently activated the Massachusetts National Guard, bringing nearly 2,000 soldiers to help with logistical and warehousing problems across the state. Internationally, Amazon, the famous corporation that ships everything you want within a day or two if you pay enough money each month, recently announced that it will temporarily prioritize household staples, medical supplies, and other high-end products coming into our fulfillment centers so we can more quickly receive, restock, and ship these products to customers. Amazon is also hiring an additional 100,000 employees during this time to help manage their warehouses better. Now here's the thing, if Amazon is doing good things, such as raising every Amazon worker's paycheck by $2, those who earn minimum wage at least, and they're hiring 100,000 additional people, and they're shipping essential products, you know hit the fan when Amazon is doing a good thing. Now, coronavirus, of course, is very, very scary. And people across the country have been buying out all the toilet paper because they're idiots. These people are stocking up for an inevitable quarantine or a lockdown, which isn't inherently a bad thing. However, if you're a 30 or 40-year-old who has a degree in art history, you really do not need to be buying out all the toilet paper. You know who does need to buy out all the toilet paper and stock up? People who are over 60 and those with underlying health conditions, because they are the people who genuinely need to quarantine and stay at home, because they have a very high chance of not surviving compared to someone such as myself, who is under 60 by many, many years. Now, coronavirus, of course, is very, very bad, and there are not really any ways to treat it right now, because guess what? There aren't. You just gotta live through it and hope for the best. People, of course, are buying out and using respirators, which I feel is a very ineffective way of trying to protect yourself, because doctors need this. Not you. You don't need it. So stop. So, I decided to create my own method of coronavirus protection that is not a drug, that is not treatment, but is in fact a brand new, revolutionary type of gas mask.
Now, a project as ambitious as anti-corona gear is a challenging one, and it requires that I sleep for quite a while. In order to gain my strength and knowledge for the morning, I needed to have a nice breakfast of red onions. Incredible. Now I am protected from the coronavirus, and you can be too. Let's check in with our senior political correspondent, Karen Stack, and her reporting on fellow Americans and their thoughts on the pandemic.
The CDC has issued various warnings this week. We have a number of people who are reacting to this developing story.
Okay, this is intensely scary and what I've been looking forward to with fear and dread for like decades, and we all should be freaking out. So you need to be cleaning all the time, everywhere, everything. Everyone should have had protective gear years ago. We knew all about this. We've known about this since the Middle Ages. Microbes come and they kill us. They kill us. So you have to be prepared.
Tell me the story. Oh my God, it's like one big party. It's like everybody's out. It is so much fun. Like I haven't seen all my friends in so long. We're all coming from everywhere and we're like all getting together and we're thinking about taking a cruise because the prices are really low right now. And like, do you think that this is overblown and out of scale? We're not gonna get it. It's for old people and I don't see why we should have to change what we're doing. Everything's gonna be fine. I don't know what the big deal is. Thank you for sharing your valuable insights. Over to you, Kyle.
Good afternoon, everyone out there. I'm Charlie,
And I'm Beef Stroganoff.
and today we are answering one of the most hotly debated questions of all time, while having a chill conversation about something we all
Bacon.
love. No.
Ice cream?
No.
Potato chips.
There you go. For this debate, we are discussing the major label of a potato chip's value, the flavor. Kyle, how about you start?
Well, I feel like a potato chip's value begins with its crunch or its texture. Before the flavor hits you, you immediately notice how it feels on your teeth and your tongue. Also, a tougher, crunchier chip is more difficult to break, allowing the bottom of the bag to remain even more delicious. Longevity potato chips are essential for enjoyment.
I definitely agree with the fact that a crunchier chip allows for both the longevity of a bag as well as a better texture. While I wouldn't call myself an expert, I definitely have had many a chip in my day. Now, how about the flavor?
Simple. The best flavor is barbecue potato chips. There's a lot of variation in different barbecue flavors between brands, but the absolute best is Lay's Baked Barbecue.
I can see the appeal of barbecue chips, but I've always loved sour cream and onion the most. They just have a tang that is unmatched by any other.
But really, you can't beat the flavor of the original salted potato chips.
Actually, I don't think salt belongs on potato chips.
Excuse me?
You heard me, I don't think salt belongs on potato chips. Well,
Why doesn't salt belong in potato chips?
I think there's enough substance there to already.
Okay, have you ever even eaten a salted potato
I
chip?
have, and I don't think the flavor is.
Okay, you know what? What the did you just say about potato chips?
Kyle.
I'll have you know, I graduated top of my class
Dude,
in the
it's-
Lay's Academy.
it's
I've
just
been
about
involved in
potato chips.
numerous cooking operations. I have over
Have you looked at the
300
nutrition from the-
confirmed bags of potato chips created.
Back to you,
I
Marco.
am trained in flavor, and I am the top potato fryer in the entire United States. No, you are nothing to me but just another consumer. I will wipe you and your hedonist beliefs the out with salted potato chips, the likes of which have never been seen before on this earth. Mark my words. You think you can get away with saying salt doesn't belong in potato chips to me? Think again, As we speak, I am contacting my secret network of cooks across the USA, and your IP is being traced right now. So you better prepare for the storm, maggot. The storm that wipes out the pathetic little thing you call your life and your sour cream and onion potato chips. Dead kid, I can be anywhere, anytime, and I can fry you in over 700 ways. And that's just with my bare hands. Not only am I extensively trained in potato chips, but I have access to the entire arsenal of the Lay's Corporation, and I will use it to the full extent to wipe your miserable face off the continent you live. If only you could have known what unholy retribution your little clever comment was about to bring down upon you, maybe you would have held your tongue. But you couldn't. You didn't. And now you're paying the price, you goddamn idiot. I will fury all over you and you will choke on it. You're dead, kiddo.
Howdy, I'm... As your host today, I'll be preparing a common human dish. Corn dogs. The ingredients needed are yellow cornmeal, all-purpose flour, salt, black pepper, white sugar, baking powder, milk, vegetable oil, beef sausages. A single egg! What, The...